Hi guys! So in today's video I have found a bunch of patterns that are perfect for winter. So I have 30 patterns to show you. Some of them are free and some of them are paid. And as you can probably see, I have my puppy with me today. She is super hyper right now, but hopefully she will calm down in just a minute. So as usual, all of the patterns will be linked in the description of this video so you can find them very quickly there. So the first pattern that I found is a polar bear, and this one is a little more expensive. This one is $8 for this pattern, but I think it is super cute, and he has his paws, you can see, and he has a little scarf. So I think this one would be really cute, but I do have more polar bear options to show you later in the video. And the next pattern, I think it released last year. I definitely saw it last year. And this is a standing reindeer. And this one is by Crochet Grove. And I just really like this pattern. It is really cute. I have not made it yet, but it has been on my list since last year. And right now this pattern is $6 on Etsy. But with all of these patterns, you probably want to check them because the price may be different when you're watching than when I filmed this video. Okay, so I angled the camera where you can see her a bit more. She is finally calming down a bit and getting more cuddly than bitey. Baby? So the next pattern I found is another reindeer, but this reindeer is low sew, so there is not very much sewing in it. And this is a pattern designer that I have used their patterns and I do enjoy them. I have the pattern for a dog that is kind of similar to this. It's like the body looks the same and then the head is a little different, and it's pretty easy for me to make, so I assume this one would be pretty similar to that. And this one is on Etsy for $4.99 right now. And then I found a pattern pack that would be perfect for winter or Christmas. This pattern pack is called Christmas Friends, and it is on Etsy for $5.99 right now. So it has a multiple patterns in it, and for each one it has a version without legs where you just do the bobble, and then it has a version with legs. So it has a reindeer, a polar bear, and a snowman, and then it also has a little Santa hat for them, and then for the snowman it has a little hat on that one as well. So I think this one would be really good if you're wanting to make a lot of different items but in the same size so they could be like the same price. I think that these would be great. The next pattern is a Hello Kitty pattern, and this is for a Hello Kitty in a reindeer costume. This one is so adorable, and I know a lot of people love Hello Kitty, so I feel like this would be pretty popular at markets. This one is on Etsy for $3.71 right now. And then I found a baby snowman pattern, and I saw this one last year. I'm not sure if it came out last year, but I follow her on Instagram, so I definitely saw it last year, and I wanted to make it, but I never got around to it. I think that this one would be really quick to make, and it would be great for markets. So it is a little snowman, and he has a scarf and a hat, and so I think that this might be no sew, except the hat you probably have to sew on, or you could just leave it where it can go on and off. And that one is $4.75 on Etsy right now. And then the next item that I want to talk about are penguins. So last year, penguins were definitely my best seller by far for winter and Christmas. So I do recommend, if you're doing a market, to make some penguins. So last year I had one pattern that I used, and so I will link that one as well as the ones that I found this year. So I actually did a pattern test for the other two penguin patterns, and I just finished them not too long ago. So the first one is pretty similar in size to the first penguin. It might be a little bit bigger, and it has a scarf and earmuffs, and I think it is perfect. I love it, and I'm definitely going to make some more of them, and it's really low sew. I think scarf is about the only thing that you have to sew, and then you just have some ends to weave in when you're done. And I'm not sure if this one is free or not, but I will find the price and put it up on the screen. And then the other one that I tested is for a baby penguin, and I think that this one would be great for little items for a market, and they could also work as keychains, especially if you're using smaller chenille yarn. But even with blanket yarn, they could be a keychain as well. And so I really love all three of these patterns, and I'm probably going to continue to use all three of them for this winter season. The next pattern I found is for a Christmas kitty, and I have seen this one before and I really like it. I really want to make one. So it is a kitty wrapped up in Christmas lights, because if you have cats, you know they love to try to climb up into the Christmas tree and mess with it and mess with the lights and the ornaments. So I think this one is really great for any cat lovers that you know. And it looks to me like this pattern is a low sew pattern, and it is on Etsy for $3.75 right now. And then I will quickly tell you about my 3 patterns that I have written for Christmas or for winter. So the first one is my no sew Christmas tree pattern, and I really like this one because it is completely no sew and it's pretty little and quick to make also. And then I have a free 2-in-1 pattern, which is my Snowball pattern, and also my polar bear pattern. So this is a free one on Instagram, and my most viral video that I've ever had on Instagram was of the Snowball, which was really crazy, but people really liked it, and it's something that can be really fun to play with your kids, especially if it's cold outside and you don't want to go out into the snow. You can have an indoor snowball fight. So my last winter pattern is my Stanley the Snowman pattern. This one is also a no-sew pattern because I love no-sew patterns. And the next pattern I found is for a mini reindeer, and I saw these come out last year. And the amazing thing about these is that they are no-sew. So these are definitely like pocket size, could probably be a keychain. And the pattern is $6.07 right now on Etsy. So the next pattern I found is for winter Stressballs. So, no, let go. So if you haven't seen the Stressballs before, I have not made them, but I've seen a lot of people have made them. And so pretty much you buy a bulk amount of Stressballs and then you crochet something and put them inside. You kind of have to crochet around the stress ball. But if you want to make those, I found some wintry versions. So this is a pattern pack, and it comes with 4 different patterns in it. So it has a Grinch, a Yeti, a penguin, and a gingerbread man in it. And so I think these would be really fun. So the next pattern I found is for winter swinging characters. So if you have probably seen, there have been a lot of people making these plushies on swings. So mostly like little animals on a swing, and they work great as a car hanger to go on your rearview mirror. So I found this pattern pack that has 5 different patterns in it. It comes with a snowman, a reindeer, and a polar bear, and a gnome and a turkey. So if you are watching this before Thanksgiving, then you could use the turkey one for Thanksgiving. And this pattern pack is $4.47 right now on Etsy. And I found another snowman that I just had to include because of how cute it is. So this one is a low sew snowman, so only a little bit of sewing. And this pattern is only $1.25 right now on Etsy. And I really like this one because it is like a full snowman where you have the arms and the legs and the hat and the scarf, but it is a smaller version and a low sew version. And then I found a pattern that is only $1 on Etsy, and this one is for a Grinch. Now I would call this a leggy Grinch because it has the long arms and legs like the leggy frog does. And I think that this one would work up really quickly because you're just doing the chain and single crochet for the arms and legs, and it's not taking a lot of time to make all the different pieces and put them together. I found a pattern for a winter octopus, and this one is very festive. It is an octopus, and he has his little Christmas hat on, winter hat on, and this pattern is $3.74 right now on Etsy. I am obsessed with this next pattern. It is for a Snowflake plushie, and it is just so original and unique, and it would be cool kind of to have as like a pillow on your couch for winter. I haven't made this one, so I'm not sure how much sewing is involved in it, but it is on Etsy for $6.03 right now. The next pattern I found, I am definitely going to buy this pattern and use it for this winter. It is for winter seals. So the seals are white, which you could make them in whatever color you want, but I think the white makes it look more wintry. And then they have the cutest little scarves that they're wearing. I think these are really, really great for winter or for Christmas for items that are not necessarily a Christmas item like Santa or a snowman, but it's something that looks Christmassy enough that you know it's for Christmas. But if you don't sell all of them in the Christmas season, you could honestly just take the scarf off and you could sell them any time of the year. Okay, and then I have a really unique item, and this is a melting snowman pattern. I think this one is just so unique, so original. I bet nobody else is going to be making this. Like, if you have a winter market, I bet none of the other crocheters will have this item. And I think that it would definitely draw attention to your booth as well. And this pattern is $5.66 on Etsy right now. The next pattern is a free pattern, and this is for a hot cocoa or hot chocolate. And this pattern is free on Instagram. What the f? Okay, so a bunch of yarn just fell on me. What are you doing? Oh gosh. So anyways, this hot cocoa pattern would be perfect for winter, and it also even has little marshmallows in it, which is perfect. Now this one, it looks like they used some smaller chenille yarn, so if you made it with a blanket yarn, it would probably turn out bigger than a real cup or a real mug of hot chocolate, but I think that it would still sell that way. The next pattern I found is another free pattern, and this one is on Ribblr, and it is for an Arctic fox. So this one is another one that I think would be pretty unique. It is a white fox, and it's another one that if it doesn't sell during winter, you could still sell it year round. And I think it would also be cute to add a scarf to it. That way it makes it a little bit more wintry. The next pattern is another free one that I found on Ravelry, and this is for an ice dragon. So I really like the idea of an ice dragon, and it's pretty much a white dragon with some blue accents, and that is perfect for the winter time. So this is a free pattern, so you could definitely use this one, but also if you already have a dragon pattern that you like, you could just alter the colors of it to make it into an ice dragon. The next pattern might be one of my favorite on this list. I am so excited that I found it. So it is for Christmas capybaras, and I am obsessed with capybaras, so it is perfect for me. I know that they are pretty popular just in general, so I think that they would sell well at markets. These ones are just so cute, and they have their little winter scarves on, and one of them even has a Santa hat on. So I actually love capybaras so much that I spent extra money to go and meet capybaras. So I got to pet and feed baby capybaras, and I'll see if I can find the pictures of them and put some of them up to show you. Oh, and this pattern is on Ribblr for $2. And then I have another Grinch pattern. This one is a bigger Grinch. And surprisingly, this is a free pattern, and it is on a blog. And I really like how this one uses felt on the face as well. And it has a pattern for a scarf with it too. The next pattern is for a wreath. So most people decorate their front door with a wreath for winter and Christmas time. So this is a Wreath Plushie. And I think that this is another one that is really rare and unique. And this pattern is $3.49 right now on Etsy. And this is another one that is from Little Baby Rory Crafts, which I love her patterns. And as the same with her other patterns, there is a small version and a large version, or you can buy a pattern pack with both of them. Then I found a polar bear pattern, and this is for a standing polar bear, and I feel like this looks more like a realistic polar bear than some of the other ones. Now this one I found in a video on Pinterest, and I had to go find the pattern. So in the pattern it just shows a black bear and a brown bear, but I will show a screenshot from the video to show you how it looks as a polar bear. So this could be a pattern that you could use all year round, and you could make all the different bears. And it is $5.25 on Etsy. And then I found a Christmas tree pattern, and this one is a free YouTube tutorial. And this one reminds me of a jelly cat because it has the little feet on there, but I think it is really cute and it would be great for winter and Christmas. So if you guys are thinking about purchasing one of these patterns, please purchase it through the link in the description. So I am an affiliate, so if you click through the link and then buy it, then I can get a small commission without any extra charge to you. And I have a lot more Christmas patterns that I want to show you guys. So this one was mostly winter patterns, and then in my next video I am going to have a lot of Christmas specific patterns that you guys will want to see. So make sure you're subscribed. Ow, 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 ow. So make sure you're subscribed and turn the bell notifications on so you'll get notified whenever I post it. And if you enjoyed the video, please go give it a like so that I will know to continue making videos like this. And I also have some market vlogs coming up soon as well, so stay tuned for those. I hope you guys have a great week, and I will see you next week. Thanks for watching. Here's the baby up close if you wanted to see her. Oh, she wants to play. She's playful today. Say bye, baby. Bye, guys. Stop, baby. No, stop eating my shirt. No, no.